Oh damn, that's so. Oh my god, yeah, I'm still new to that. I forgot to unmute myself. Yeah, sorry. Ah, that's sorry guys. So that was all for nothing. Thank you for letting me know, but that's always a bit delayed. So yeah, once again, Servus from the Pain Cave. I had muted myself for the intro and forgot to unmute myself. So yeah, Servus from the. And I can hear my teammates. Yeah, we are lining up today for the Grandmasters League. We've got some surprises today. I'm here on my gravel bike, warming up. Still got some time left to start. Wanted to check if the setup is working. Hope everyone is fine with you, and I hope that you can hear me now. That was a bit silly. I saw Steven did the recon. I didn't watch the video yet. We'll watch it after, but I will absolutely join that. That was great fun last year. So make sure to join that as well, because that will be great fun. It was probably my favorite stage race last year. And yeah, really excited for that one. I think it starts next Saturday in a week. So 7 stages across 3 weeks. Kinda parallel to... Oh damn, it's kind of hard hearing all the guys here. So yeah, across 3 weeks, always on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and they have a nice mixture of stages, TTs, longer stages, climbs, flat stages. So it was great fun last year. Unfortunately, I missed the Vuelta edition or Tour edition because it was simply too hot. But yeah, make sure to check out the recon video of Steven to be prepared for the whole tour, and then join the stage race. I also think for my team we will be joining that one, and yeah, we will target a good position in the GC hopefully. All right, we'll just talk to my team for a second. I'll be reading your messages. Hello guys. All good for you too? Everyone properly warmed up? Oh, that's a good warm-up, yeah? Hey. Okay, that's also fine. Warm-up. Let's see how many we are today. I will still wait a bit. Let's see who is online. Oh, yeah, so we got a special guest today for the race. So we got a special guest for the race. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna suffer hard. Oh, it's just one Chris. He said so, so let's see. All right, Henrik, you are on the road bike, right? That's perfect. Yeah. So we should try to get up to speed out of the pants. Not too crazy, but something like 7 watts per kilo. And then you can settle down at around like 5 to 6 if you can. And then we see behind how it is going, if we can follow easily or not. Because the road bike is definitely faster. Yeah, I would say, not too crazy, keep it steady. First guy can push a bit more, but it's all draftable, so that behind, all the guys stay behind, like in between 5 to 5.5, I would say. The first one goes a bit harder. Just a bit harder, again. We should. We don't. All right, so now you could see it. The surprise is we're actually doing another race. We are going for the pass stage 4 again because we are showing up in big numbers and we want to attack the GC victory. And so that's why I didn't have any preparations, like no preview of the race favorite stage, because you should know that one. And yeah, you see the comparison on the screen. That's the times we target. Here is also my sheet for myself. The screen is a bit far away. So we want to win the GC with Karsten. Chris can go to, oh, that's beautiful. Chris can move up to P3. That's an APV team event. That's a nice picture. So many jerseys. They will definitely think if they got into a group right here. All right, good luck, guys. So remember, after the tarmac section, we do pulls 20 to 30 seconds at the front. And yeah, you could see it. Arno is also with us today. Come back for now. Let's see. We have Henrik on the road bike. First time comparison, 1 minute 54. Good job, Henrik. Everyone's there. Good. First intermediate check. Gravel start. 1 minute 54. Let's see. Yeah. Not in Discord. All right, 12 seconds faster. Yeah. Good start. So 20 to 30 seconds at the front, and then tell when you're done. So next one can take over. I think we just have one guy with us, right? Like not from our team. The Canadian, who is also gone now. That's I know, yeah. But there was also Canadian, but he lost touch now. He's gone now. I recovered a bit in the draft. I will go to the front. Yeah, definitely. That looks good. (6 minutes 13) when we reach the gradients, the yellow on the bottom. (37 seconds ahead. (37). Okay. Whew. Let's go. Good job. Next time check at lap banner, 9 minutes 38. Exactly, we try to keep a normal pace for now. We rather lose a few seconds than lose too many guys, because there's still 2 downhills to come where we can really make up time. I also need a bit more recovery. Things are going fine. We're ahead of the plan. Yeah, I think Arnaud just said he will push at the front for a bit, and then he will ease off. Oh shit, oh okay, damn. Anyway, we got this. We will lose a bit of time on the time, but that's fine, we have a gap. Gap is now at 32 seconds. Yeah. Somewhere on the climb. I mean, either if you struggle or if you push at the front. Okay, not too hard. Oh shit.
I'm toast.
How is everyone feeling? Let's go. Second part of the climb. Okay, someone please take over. .5 next. 10.5 at the arch. Time check. Or give me power up, sorry. Didn't hear. Power up you can use now, I think. Let's use it now. Or I keep it for the punch. I will push the pace at the punch later. Keep the pace up. Yeah, we lost a bit of time. 15 seconds ahead, but we still have a lot of time to take in the downhills. Let's keep the pace up. Always 5 at the front. Okay, someone take over, please. No worries, Arno. It's great to have you back in the race, and strong push. That pulse at the front. We keep it up. We try our best. Okay. I need a short recovery. Everyone be ready for the kick. Let's get out of the saddle before it goes uphill. Take the momentum. Heavier guys to the front if possible. Try to use the draft to go from the back to the front. Okay, keep the pace up. And then one more short punch, 800 meters. Yeah. Last comp will be all out, so anyone who's not able to follow, better bury yourself now. I will also go to the front now and use the steamroller up the hill. Ha. 22 seconds ahead. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Martin and Greg. Try to push it. And then try to do one more lead at the front. And not too much chill. It would be good to have them for one last pull. If they're able to. Yeah. Let's wait for a second and we're all together. So guys, most important, Carsten and Chris need a fast time. Legs together. All right, Martin and Greg, if you have something left, try to leave it out there one last time, and we take over and lead Chris and Carsten. Good job, Greg. Okay, 16 seconds. But there's still 20 to 30 seconds in the final downhill. Martin, you still have something left? Everyone who is about to be finished, go to the front, use steam roller, and push it one last time. We don't need to arrive together. We need a fast time for the best in GC. Yeah, for the downhill. We can still push it in the downhill. Let's go, John. $800 meters to the top. These are the times for Monday advanced prime time. and Chris and Carsten are the fastest in our team in GC. Let's go, John. Shit. Same time. Okay, we gotta push it on a downhill. John and me, we have to push it hard. You guys, go hard from the punch. John, let's go. Okay. Oh, it's gone. I try to recover a bit. You guys go. And I try to push one last time before the climb. Yeah, I'll pull you in the bunch. In the final punch, you then go hard. All right, let's go, guys. Hold on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. You're not faster. I almost had 4.9 average. Let's follow the front. So they need 36.09. Oh. Go, go, go. Almost on top. Good job. Now push it to the line. Every second counts. Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm a bit disappointed. Maybe we started too hard, but we couldn't even gain a lot of time in the downhills now in the last lap. Let's hope they're at least faster, else that would be really disappointing. But we also gotta talk the tactics again, because I feel like some guys didn't do what we were supposed to do to really bury us for the team, and then ease off, not trying to hang on and swim with the group. So I think we could have done better. Yeah, it is. But I mean, they're approaching the finish and we still have 1 minute. I think from here it's still 500 meters. So they will be faster. That's positive. Let's go. Let's go. All out. Carsten is still going for second. In the GC, that should be fine. Good job. A bit disappointing we were not faster, but good effort. How did the Chinese guy do that? Good job, guys. What's the time? Do you see it on the screen, Carsten, Chris? 36:14. Oh, okay. Then the time doesn't work. Like it's not synced, it seems. Damn, that's disappointing. We pushed it so hard. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was first time we tried it, but we definitely need to do that better next time. There's a few we didn't push too much at the front, but tried to hang on, which was not really what we were supposed to do, like just bury us for the time. So I think we could have gained a bit more time there. Oh. 30. Yeah, good job. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay, like we were more than 30 seconds ahead in the first few kilometers. That's really, I mean, holy shit, what did the Chinese guy push to go 34:30? That's impossible. Probably, yeah. Yeah, we should have been faster in the climbs, but then we would have even lost more guys, so that was... Yeah, next time we gotta really sort it better to time it better, to have a few guys really go hard at the beginning. Because draft, especially if you sit in the back, helps a lot to save energy. And in the front, you just burn all the energy. Yeah, we would need to be like probably even more, push harder at the front and then just ease off. That's why, yeah, but just important next time, if you see like you will not be able to hold on, try to go to the front, push it one last time, like really hard, and then ease off. Yeah, I know at the end you did. Yeah. A bit disappointing, I must say. We were so fast at the beginning. I don't know why we lost so much time then. I mean, obviously we were not fast enough, but we kept pushing. But that's at least great to see like all the A-PEX VELO from 1 to 10. That's a beautiful result. I mean, it also seems that the time is not like synced. But okay, no, I compared the times with also my recording, so that should be synced at least. But it's weird that we were, like, according to my time on the top center, they were below 36 something, but then they only had 36:14. Does it? Okay. Didn't know that. Damn. But yeah, I tried to leave it all out there. I could have left more out there on the climb, but then I thought it will be important to have at least one more with them, because they're just two on the downhill that will not be fast as well. So I tried to hold myself back and then leave it all out there until we reach the final punch. Yeah, seems so, seems so. But again, like, yeah, I compared the times from Monday's like recording, so that should be at least synced from the time checks. But yeah, I didn't consider that the time you cross the finish line isn't actually the finishing time. But yeah, it was great to see Arno back on the bike. Oh, wait. Sorry, once again. Sorry. Absolutely. I mean, that's great to have him on the team. Can we make it official since I'm live here, or? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Exactly. Yeah, that's really cool. Former Olympian. So let's check the GC. I'll show you in a second. Let's just sync it. All right. Carsten 5th. See you guys. Ciao. So, Carsten in 5th place. Yeah. Let's go back to that one. We don't need the times anymore. So Carsten in 5th. Chris stays in 9th. Yeah. I'm really disappointed. I really thought we could be faster, do better. But yeah, no chance, it seems. We really pushed it hard. I'm still in 16th. I lost a lot of time there in stage 3 when I did the silly mistake. And yeah, I have no idea how that guy did 34:28. I mean, you could see how we were pushing as a team, and there is no one else with 34 or even 35. Can you see that if you? Oh yeah, I wonder. 3 minutes. 6.4 watts per kilo for 34 minutes. I mean, come on. Can't be true. Alone. That's even stronger than Njal, isn't it? 6.4 on 34 minutes. I mean, so I mean, there's no proof, but that guy can't be legit. Those numbers. I mean, he was showing up at Zwift games and other events. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a few very suspicious guys here in the top 10. Also that guy, RD72. There's no proof behind this person. And some others. I will try to hold back. I've learned to keep things positive on the channel, to not attract negative vibes. But yeah, today was disappointing for me personally. I think I'm happy with my numbers. Let's check that out. And we can also look into my intervals. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I tried to push it always whenever I could. Here I pushed it for a really long time. Had to recover from that because my heart rate, I mean, you see, it was already here at 187 at the beginning of the race, and it was like constantly in the 180s. So I will be really excited to see what is my average, and then at the end I just send it one last time, and that was it. And I'm pretty confident. Oh yeah, oh, close to a BB. No PB, but very close. Yeah. Pretty good numbers. No PBs, but pretty good numbers. Let's some of these here. That looks good with all the APV guys in the top 10. Oh, still have second half of my gummy that I ate just before the start of the race. It was just too fast to have anything to eat. All right. And sometimes I felt I had to push so much harder to stay with the front, but I'm on the right equipment. Probably too fast now on the robo, I need something in between. That's too slow. Let's try this one. Because on the gravel bike, you need to push harder. Yeah. Let's check. Oh, that will probably be hard if I'm not focused. Yep. Forward intervals. Let's check my numbers. Crop activity. And we can also look into Strava. Well, let's start with that. Oh. Let's compare the times from Monday and see where we lost it. Okay, certain time 8. We have a few segments, but I'll do it here. Kind of counting by Zwift that it actually starts later. So let's go. All right, we want Monday time. That was here. Yep. So okay, Lila is Monday. I will definitely lose the group now. Anyway, Lila is Monday. Black is today. And that's the lead in. And you see we got 33 seconds in the downhill. I was so excited. I felt like, holy shit, we are gonna smash that time if we already have 30 seconds on those first few seconds. And I knew, like in the prime time advanced race on Monday, we lost around 25 seconds to the second group chasing us, and we were also chilling on the other downhill, so I knew there's a lot of time to make on the downhills. And I knew we will lose a couple of seconds on the uphill sections, but I didn't think we will lose so many seconds. So here you see on that first punch, we were down to 25 seconds. And downhill we could make up a few more seconds, so we were back to 28 seconds after the lead-in. And then we got the Serpentine 8. I mean, okay, since I didn't push till the end, it's not all included. Yeah. Again, yeah, 27th was Lila, and black was today. So we were keeping up in the first half of the climb, but then we just lost a lot of time. So here we are, 2 seconds behind, and on top we're 23 seconds behind. Holy shit. So most of the time we actually lost on the first climb, and then also on the second. I mean, here then in the downhill we could make up some time, back to 9 seconds behind. Then that punch was super hard on Monday evening. Magnus Nielsen and some other guy from the US pushed it really hard. I was at the front with them. So yeah, we lost a few seconds here. Well, quite many for that short punch. Probably also because we were waiting for Craig and Martin to come back on. That was probably not needed, since Martin couldn't help, and Craig also just could only push for a short time after. Oh yeah, we could make up some time again. 12 seconds behind, and then yeah, on the climb back to plus 33. On the very top, plus 36 after the bridge, and we could make up some time back to plus 20. So at this moment we were still ahead. Oh, that's really disappointing. We lost so much time. Okay, yeah, I mean, so that's like my curve when I eased off. But of course it was hard for Karsten and Chris alone against the big primetime field sprinting. So, oh, I'm sorry, so we had a change of plans. Should have changed the title. So that was, as I've seen it during the race, Arnaud was giving the info that was more or less a lie about the title that we're doing the Grandmasters race, because we were actually doing the Pass Racing Series Stage 4 again with Karsten and Chris, who had a good shot of landing on the podium, but yeah, unfortunately we didn't make it. We couldn't beat the time even from Monday, which is disappointing since we pushed it really hard. So that was the plan, to not attract any other guys from the top 10 GC, to just follow and take the glory from our work. But yeah, we didn't succeed. But still, it was fun. It was a great workout, that's for sure. I really pushed it hard. We'll look into that right now. So here is my effort. First one is the power. Second one, 30 seconds power. And we got the heart rate. Yeah, it was like, if we see red, it's 180 and above. So most of the time it is somewhere in the 180s, especially from that final climb until I was done. And oh, looks good that we got some 2026 PBs for 20 minutes, for 25 minutes, for 30 minutes. So that's good, at least from a personal point of view. That graph also looks pretty good. And where's that? I think that kind of shows something about heart rate. Exactly, yeah, we were just pushing it to help Carsten and Chris in the GC. Unfortunately, Chris couldn't improve. He's still in 9th, and Carsten, who had no time yet, kind of kept his position in 5th place. But yeah, it's super close. I mean, I was sure we would at least put Carsten on the podium. 12 seconds or 13 seconds. Close. And since I was just showing you, I mean, we had a gap of 28 seconds after the lead-in. We were doing fine, except for the climbs. The climbs, we just lost too much time. So we gotta analyze that for next time, to kinda sacrifice probably a few guys to push it, so the stronger ones stay for later on, have more energy. Maybe that was not the smartest. That also I was like pushing really hard from the gun, but I kind of had to push throughout the whole race. And yeah, maybe it would have been better to have a strict order, a few guys to send off in front at the beginning, and then later on have the strongest ones supporting Carsten and Chris, so that they also can be the last to accelerate. But yeah, we would have at least like needed to be 3 or 4 guys after the final climb, I guess. So they still have some support on the final downhill. And yeah, we were not able to do that. I could hang on, but also for that I couldn't push too much in the climb. But then we lost John just before the top of the climb. So sorry. Exactly, yeah, thanks for explaining, Anno. So yeah, we were just pushing for Carsten and Chris. I mean, the goal was to hopefully also bring some other guys in the top 10, because I was kind of sure that we could beat the time by like a minute or so, but yeah, it was definitely not possible. Especially since I've seen the Chinese guy pushing 34:30 alone. I was kind of sure that we can at least go below 35, but again, we failed. Thanks, Peter, I appreciate that. So yeah, no, I'm tired. No more racing. And Peter, I'm not sure. Let me check. I think weather is really nice here on the weekend in Vienna, so I will probably not ride inside. Yeah, it's 25 degrees on Saturday, 27 on Sunday, so I will most likely ride outside. Let's see tomorrow. Maybe are there some cool races tomorrow? What else? Soon I will start the Sisu Pinky Tour. I think it starts next Saturday, 3rd of May or so, something like that, or 5th of May. And yeah, let's see what's the next set racing event. I have not seen any announcements so far, so that's a bit weird since it's already first day. Couldn't record the recon yet. Yes, of course. Yeah, I will join the Sisu Pinky Tour. Really loved it last year. I think it's kind of perfect in terms of, like, I love the FRR tours as well, but they really take a huge part of your life for these few days, because you need to be committed racing every day, and That's sometimes hard to fit in the schedule, and that's a bit better for Sisu with only racing on Tuesday and Saturday. And yeah, so for that I'm really excited to see how that is going. Last year I think I finished 8th or 9th on the podium. Let me check. Sisu Pinky. Pinky. Let's see if they have the results on here. So yeah, when does it start? Oh, 9th of May, sorry. 9th of May it starts. Sugar Cookie, 33.6 kilometers. Yeah, I also like that about Sisu Pinky, that the race lengths are varying and also longer. They normally have a queen stage here with 52 kilometers. Stage 7, 30th of May. Only tricky stage will be this one. Saturday, 23rd of May. Because probably I won't be home that day. So I don't know how to do that. Let's see. I hope I will be able to do it. Because of course I want to do good in the GC. 25 GC. So I love how they present everything. So I think it's a really great GC. Here we are. 9th place last year in Cat A. I remember Tony Telonia was super strong. He was absolutely smashing it. Michael from my German team in 4th place last year. Also very strong. Chris Poole, also racing him many times. Pizza Boy, oh, I haven't seen him in a long time. Let's see if there's some other familiar names. Yeah, Steven Mihalik, we know that guy. Bike Bug Biff, last year 6th place in B category. Let's see how he will perform in A category this year. See, great. So yeah, it's for all the categories, which is also cool. It's normally mass start. Yeah, it was always mass start, which is also cool. I like that because you just have like a bigger field, which probably is hard for the lower categories because you will be sprinting out of the pants with the A category, but normally it separates quite quick. You will find your group, you will be able to be in a group that fits you, and you will definitely make some friends over the 3 weeks in your group. I also had some great battles there last year with Steven in stage 1, big ring. Still remember that really well. And we were sprinting together on the final 1 kilometer. Stage wins. No stage wins for me. Oh, Rinos Verhedle was also there last year. Women's winners. Team GC. We were 3rd in the team last year. Oh, here's the full GC. So I mean, that was last year a great result for me. 9th place. I mean, okay, 18 minutes down. It's also total time. It's not E-gap, which is also interesting because you will need to have a fast pan to clock in a good time for the GC. And yeah, again, like my favorite is it's not every day, and normally you should be able to fit it in your schedule. There's a couple of time slots per day that works for any continent, and you can see like lots of guys started at least one stage, more than 1,000 riders to 1,200. Well, the list goes on and on. And yeah, check it out. Go to Sisu.racing and then Sisu Pinky. you will find out more about that, or check out Steven's video. I also still need to watch it to hear his thoughts. Oh, TT stage 4, also always love that, a good TT. So yeah, really excited for that one. And yeah, I will check for tomorrow. So that was the initial question, also if I will be racing tomorrow. And Saturday and Sunday, I will definitely ride outside since the weather is so nice. We'll go for some nice tours outside. Tiny races, I haven't checked that out. Will you be back for tiny races, I know? Awesome. Which category are you? I will still need to check the time slots. But probably most of the time, something around 6 p.m. European time is always the fastest, or used to be last year. So that's something I will target, because of course I will do good in the GC, and for that I need fast pants. Let's see how it's the turnout this year. I think also from our team we will have a few signups. That's great. Yeah, just keep it up. I mean, no matter what category you are, we will all suffer a lot in the race, just at our own pace. And yeah, still, also when I was in B category about a year ago, or more than a year ago, I enjoyed these must-start races, because you see not only how you stand compared to your category, but also to other categories, which can be humbling, but also it's interesting to see. Same if you compare yourself with some efforts from the pros, from the World Tour. I mean, it's just insane what these guys are pushing. And it's kind of similar here if you get to race against, also for me as Zwift Games, when I got to race Niall Peterson and the other top tier Zwifters. It's just cool to see how you stand compared to them and where you are. All right. How much did I already do? I think just around an hour. Let me see my training. Yeah. It's 16 minutes warm up, then 48. So we're at 1 hour 4 minutes. Let's do around 1 hour 30 minutes today. I was just doing Sun 1. But it was a really hard effort during the race. You can rewatch it. It was still good fun. I feel my legs for sure. So let's see tomorrow if I will be doing another race. Most likely no. Maybe I'll just do some trunk stabilization, which is also, especially for indoor riding, very important to have a good stable upper body to be able to push out of the saddle. So I was having quite good volume lately. But last week, 14 hours. The week before, 12 hours, 14 hours, 13 hours, so The last few weeks have been pretty consistent. This week I also plan to do some bigger rides on Saturday and Sunday. So probably a rest day on the bike. It's good tomorrow and have some trunk stabilization instead. Also got some work to do here in my apartment. Oh, and tomorrow there will be a special video collaboration with Liam Shaw. You probably know him. We did a collab a few months ago already where I coached Liam, and we continued this series this week, and I think it was great fun. Really excited to see how Liam is gonna transform this into a great video. So that will be collab video on Liam's channel, but also on my channel then. And you should be able to see that in the feed. I tried to coach Liam for his race. He moved up a category to range 1, like the 500 to 560 Zwift Racing score range, and I tried to give him some tips and coach him for the race. Really loved that, it was great fun. I also love to do some DS. And Liam did really well. He left it all out there, and he had a great progress in the past few months. So stay tuned how he did in that race. Hello. We're coming too late. Party is already almost over, so we're just gonna finish. I will go till 30 minutes and then I will be off for dinner. I'm gonna have some nice bread dumplings with egg, some traditional Austrian. Hello, Greg. So a few more minutes and then I will call it a day. Oh, it's so wonderful that spring is back. For real. Today it's not that hot here in Vienna, so temperatures were fine here in my apartment. No AC, unfortunately. So in summer that's gonna be pretty nasty. But I definitely plan to continue racing on Zwift over the summer. Let's see how it will be here in my new apartment with the temperatures. Oh, I can definitely feel my legs. That hurt big time. Actually, yeah. We just started our club on Club Ladder. Like, we registered the club. So probably soon we will start to do Club Ladder racing here with A-PEX VELO. We looked great, Greg. Fried chicken, okay. Do you remember what was the name of the ski village? I mean, sausages are always good in Austria. I can imagine, yeah, Uber Pretzel is really tough. I also once did that as a group ride about like 1.5 years ago. It was super tough, I can relate. I still have the PRL full in London on my bucket list. It's one of the last batches that I don't have yet. So maybe someday we will do that as a group ride together, and also do a live stream, probably for next season, like next indoor season, since I can't really imagine. I mean, maybe if there is a rainy day or so on the weekend, then it could be great. Meyerhofen, okay, that's beautiful, yeah. Meyerhofen, wait, let me check. I know Meyerhofen, but I need to check where it is located. Around. Okay, Zillertal, yeah. The only thing, I was thinking the same when I went to Kitzbühel last year in autumn. It's for sure amazing to ride these climbs and mountains, but at the same time, most of the time you only have like one road going through the valley, and this is most of the time very crowded with cars, so I'm not sure if I would enjoy that too much. I think there's better places, and I think that's probably better for going mountain bike or so. But yeah, I will do the Großglockner König. Großglockner is the highest mountain of Austria, and there's like a climbing race, 7th of June. I plan to record a video for that, of course. So that will be exciting. 30 kilometers with around 2,000 meters of elevation. I think the climb itself is like 9 to 10% average for 10 to 15 kilometers. So that's gonna be absolutely insane. Gonna do that with some friends. Also gonna meet some friends from my Zwift club, my German Zwift club there. We're gonna race that as well, so really excited for that. So that's the plan for the summer. Okay, now I need to finish 20 kilometers. Sometimes I am such a monk that if, especially like inside, outside you cannot do that. Like if you have your JP Ore from RWB is here, they're going hard here, and the Robo Pacer. So I'm on a gravel bike, that's why I'm also slower. And so yeah, indoors, like you see all these numbers, and I mean you can basically ride forever. And if I see 17.6 kilometers, then I tell myself, no, I cannot quit before 20. So I'll continue until I reach 20 kilometers. And we should have like around 1 hour and 40 minutes or so. That's good for today. For all the racing. I mean, that second part was more like recovery and proper training. Oh yeah, I feel tired. Of course, yeah. So it's on my list, and I already wanted to do it this winter, but since I was moving and had some other things going on, I couldn't do it in December, January and February. But yeah, either if I see it's rainy on a Sunday in advance, I will announce it as a YouTube post, and we will do like a bandit group ride. That will be fun for sure. So everyone stays together and we suffer together for a couple of hours. I'm still on the gravel bike to upgrade it. Like, I have the Specialized crooks and another one on level 5, but since those new gravel bikes are faster, I try to get it to level 5. So I have all the other necessary frames on level 5, except for the specialized halo. That's the only one missing from the road bikes. So I want to get that to level 5. So I have a fast gravel bike for racing, in case there will be more racing on gravel, hopefully, because that would be, as I believe, what Zwift should do, since they made such a big thing of this gravel racing series this month. So I hope they're gonna work on the gravel mountain world and have more gravel racing in future. So for that, I'm still riding on the gravel bike here during training rides, and yeah, it's just terrible. So you always need to choose a robo pacer that is lower than your actual pace. As you can see, I'm going here 3 watts per kilo and have no chance to follow these guys ahead of me. But yeah, you gotta level those. I don't know it, unfortunately, but I hope so. I especially hope that they will work on the gravel mountain route and yeah, refine that, bring it back without any bugs, and then we have some more gravel racing. Oh, well, now I need a proper dinner. That race really wore me out. That was super tough. Alright, I will slowly come to an end. So thanks for joining. Sorry for that bit of like a lie in the title. We were not doing the Grandmasters League today, but the Pass Racing Stage 4, because we wanted to keep that a secret and joined last second as a whole team. So make sure to go back and watch the video. It was great fun. It was a great push. If you joined late, I will not spoil you what happened in the end. But yeah, I left it all out there. It was a good effort. It was a good workout. And we'll be back racing very soon, definitely on Monday, for the next set racing series, which is not announced yet. So let's see what that will be. If they announce it today or tomorrow, I will definitely squeeze in a recon. Maybe in future we could also like announce that, and you can also join the recon ride, and we do that together to record the video. And yeah, so I will be back definitely with some live stream next week. Not sure yet what that will be. Probably something between Wednesday and Friday, because on Monday I will still do the not live recording and then do the race recap video. Alright, so that's it for today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. It was great fun again. Hope you enjoyed the action as well with some surprises. And then I see you tomorrow for the collab video with Liam. Make sure to check that out on Liam's and my channel. And then maybe on Sunday with the recon video, if Zwift announces the new series anytime soon. Alright guys, thanks for joining. See you soon. Cheers and ride on.